crazy how as your relationship with food heals and evolves, your personal definition for what food freedom and intuitive eating means to you will change and evolve as well. For the sake of example, let's pretend this is a cookie. It's not, it's delicious banana bread, but just imagine. Oh my God, so good. So for example, when I was in the beginning of my recovery journey and I was coming from a restrictive mindset, from a restrictive place where I thought that eating an entire cookie meant that I should feel really guilty, my definition of food freedom and intuitive eating at the time would be eating an entire cookie with zero guilt attached to it, and like eating an entire cookie and not having any bad thoughts surrounding that. To me, I thought that that would be like peak food freedom behavior. Now that I'm much further along in my recovery journey, this perspective, this idea has sort of shifted a little bit, and let me explain why. Now that I know I can have a cookie whenever I want with zero guilt, zero shame ever attached to it, I no longer feel drawn to finishing the cookie every single time. The texture of this banana bread is so good, I can't get over it. All that to say, now my definition of food freedom and intuitive eating has changed to the point where like, I think that eating 2 bites of a cookie and realizing that I don't want any more, to me, that is now food freedom and intuitive eating, because now I'm so in tune with my body. I genuinely know what I want and what my body needs and what my body's craving, that I have the ability to take 2 bites and put the rest away, save it for tomorrow, save it for later in the day, share it with a friend, whatever it may be. And I used to think people that did this were full of crap. I used to think that people who had 2 bites of something like a cookie or banana bread and said that they were satisfied were full of it. And you know what? Maybe they were. That's totally a possibility as well. But also maybe they were just in tune with their body all along. Who are we to judge? Who are we to know? Anyway, I was just thinking about this because the other day I went to a pop-up and they were serving jelly donuts, and they were scrumptious, delicious, divine jelly donuts. Obviously I had to get one. The strawberry jam inside was like perfection. But I had 2 bites and I was like, I don't really want the rest of this. And to past me, that would have been blasphemy. Not finishing the donut would have been like, what the hell are you doing? That's precious cargo. Eat the whole thing. You deserve it. You can have it guilt-free. I would have all these different voices running around in my head telling me either like, you're never allowed to have this donut again, so you may as well eat the full thing. Or, you know, you deserve it. You don't have to feel guilty. Eat the whole thing and blah, blah, blah. But like either way, there would have been a devil angel on my shoulder telling me to eat the whole thing, and I wouldn't have actually been listening to me inside. I would have been listening to these voices. Does that make sense? Anyway, my point in saying all of this is that recovery and your relationship with food is ever evolving, ever changing, ever growing.